Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. Not really too sure why, but I sat down today, I hit record, and I wanted to do a classic intro. Bring back a little bit of nostalgia, sprinkle it in. Welcome back. Today we're back for another round of Feather Worthy, and we are approaching the end. It feels like it. I feel like I'm right at the top of the hill, and we're about to go rolling down to the conclusion. So, what are we doing today? Well, today's episode was going to be focused around daytime, Empress of Light. I really want to get the Terror Prisma in Feather Worthy. I also really want the Rainbow Cursor, my new little item in Terraria. So, I want to work on that, but I've now got a new goal as well. I want to get the Night Glow. So the Night Glow, for those that haven't played 1.4 yet, is a mage weapon that drops from the Empress of Light. And I've seen it, and I've used it for like a couple of seconds in a Chippy gaming video. But I've never used it. And I want to use it, right? So what we're going to do today is we're going to start off with some nighttime fights. And then once I get my Night Glow, we'll shift into those daytime ones. Because in the last episode, we had a few comments basically pointing out the fact that the Spectre Staff, although very powerful, is incredibly slow. It's very slow. Will the Night Glow be slower? Honestly, I don't have a clue. We're going to find out together. So yesterday I was off. It was dreadful. It was not a good day off. Sometimes I take a day off and I like to come back and be like, I feel amazing. It was awful. It was really bad. I had this really, it was horrible. It was probably like the worst pain, headache I've had in ages. And by ages, I do mean years. It was just this really painful headache that lasted all day. Ibuprofen wasn't cracking at it. And it was awful. It's just really bad. So I had to take the day off for that, and that sucked. And then YouTube, you may have seen the community post about this, but I want to bring it up real quick. YouTube sent out a notification to everybody to say I was live streaming. No, I wasn't. I was definitely not live streaming. And when people would click on it, it would be like watching a deleted video. You know, like there's nothing there to watch because there wasn't a live stream, YouTube. What are you doing, right? And Python messages me because I was talking to Python at the time. And it's like, have you seen this, that you're live? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not live streaming. Could you imagine? I'm just like texting him on the side during the middle of this live stream. We're chatting about something irrelevant. But it was nice because I got to the link, I guess, and all the comments were so lovely. They were like, oh man, I'm really gutted I missed this live stream. Like, oh, I wish it would work for me. I'm going to try later. There was like, I think it was like 2,000 thumbs up on it, which is about the same as we get on a normal episode. So you lot are lovely. For my fake live streams. No, I wasn't live at all. YouTube's been really weird recently. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the stuff about Felix, you know, getting shadow banned. Is that us next? Are we going to get shadow banned? Is Terraria the wrong way to go? I don't know. I'm only kidding. But yeah, weird though, right? I don't think I've ever seen that on YouTube. But hey, it is what it is. So I'll just be honest with you straight up. I'm actually really glad that I didn't make a video yesterday because if you have a live stream notification, they don't then send a second one if you make a video on the same day. So the video would have been suppressed regardless, and then, you know, loads of people wouldn't have seen the episode that I've put time into, and it would have sucked, right? It would have sucked. So I'm really glad that I didn't make some, as bad as it seems. All right, Empress of Light in daytime. Let's do this. Nighttime, sorry. So the only thing different from the last episode is simply that we have the Soaring Insignia. Now, I don't know if the Soaring Insignia is going to work against me because what I replaced it with was the... No. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Right. I forgot to get mana potions. I was meant to prepare for today's episode by buying mana potions, and I've completely messed it up. And I also don't want to lose out on one of my lace wings. So this is going to be a really long and drawn-out fight. But yeah, what I was going to say is I hope that the Soaring Insignia doesn't work against me. And the reason I say that is because we've taken off our Charm of Myths, so healing is going to be harder. All right, I'm actually going to cut this fight out because it's going to take forever. I might win it, I might not. It's hard without a constant means of attack, you know. We did all right in the last episode, but it was a bit of a fluke as well. Like, I'm not the master of the Empress of Light. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. We'll find out in a few seconds. All right, so coming up to the end of the fight, I've survived so far. Yeah, what a challenge, though, without mana. Oh, my God, it, like, completely changes the fight. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, remember, mana potions, mana potions. All right, it's the key. Bam. Oh, sick. All right, okay, sick. So sick. That was a good drop for us. Chrono set, the night glow. Oh my God, Chrono set looks a banging. I think we can all agree on that, right? Chrono set looks really cool. Look at it. Oh my God, what a great day. what a contrast to yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was rubbish. God, I haven't. Do you know what I think it was? So, you remember the last episode, how it ended up being fairly easy for us? We beat it the first try. Well, because we beat it the first try, I'd finished all the work I wanted to do that day super early. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to pop and go see my family. You know, socially distanced, of course. Like, I'm still really strict on stuff like that. You know, I always wear a mask and all that, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, oh, I'm just going to, you know, go see my family and hang out for the day. And I did a bunch of driving that day. And I wasn't wearing my glasses. Now, I can drive without glasses just fine. Like, legally and also just in a normal sense. Just completely fine. But I think because I did it so much, I think I just, like, I don't know. I think I strained my eyes. It kind of just rolled into the next day. We got the night glow. So it's very slow, but here's what happens. These become homing, I believe. So these will start, like, darting off like a million daggers. I'm hoping it makes a difference. Because if not, we're going to have to do it with the, Oh, I'm really excited for today. Sorry, I'm dead buzzed now. Otherwise, we're going to have to do it with the scepter. And I just want the best damage possible for this fight. Now, this might be a challenge, by the way. I do want to put this forward. This might be a challenge that I don't beat right now, right? It could be, you know, we do it before Moonlord kind of deal. It could be that I can't do it until after Moonlord. I don't want to put too much stress on myself. But I would really love to do this. I would love to do Empress of Light, Daytime, Featherworthy. I think I've put in my practice. But it's going to be challenging, all right? So bear that in mind. I want to do well, but I also don't want to... I don't want you to, like, think I'm going to be, like, amazing, right? We gotta lower expectations, all right? I don't know where you think I am in this game. Lower them down. Lower them down. Because it won't... I think if I can get into the... Right, here's what I would like. If I can get halfway through the second phase, so about 75% of the way through, I'll be really happy with myself. I'll count that as a win for me, right? That's where I'm at. Okay, 2 of these bad boys. I want this to really count as hallowed, so I'm being really careful. Okay, go. Okay, go. All right, so we're going to very quickly find out. Yeah, all right. Okay, right, real quick. We're going to very quickly find out how good this is and what's going to happen here with this weapon. So you see how the majority of these are not actually hitting a rope? That is a problem. But it might be one of those things where it does better in some phases and just worse in others. So I want you lot to keep a keen eye out and tell me tomorrow, or tell me for tomorrow's episode. Oh, if you think it's worth it. All right. That was not good. And the wizard was slain. I'm the real wizard, so he had to die. I don't know where I went wrong on that one. I don't know what I did. Yeah, it's interesting because I completely forgot that the colors actually change depending on what time of day you fight it. So I wasn't even aware that it was just white light when you do it during daytime. I thought it was just a limitation of mobile, weirdly. Okay, right. Let's try it again. Am I even zoomed out? Oh, yeah, I am zoomed out. All right, can't use that excuse. All right, so where did I really go wrong? I charged into that. I think that's where I went really, really, really wrong. Okay, so like I said, the benchmark for me is going to be... wow, it's such a different looking fight without all the color. Yeah, the benchmark for going to be is 75%. 75%, I'll be very content. All right, I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but hey, I'll take it. Okay. So I would say, so far, this thing is killing it. In terms of damage to whatever ratio, I'm really pleased. But Let's see how that fares once we get into the second half, and we're also going to have a lot more distance. The big thing with the second half of the fight is I'm going to have to really rely on my Rod of Discord a lot more, and that's going to change the way I do the fight. So I'm excited for that, and I'm also nervous for it. But we'll see what goes down. So no mistakes this time, thank God. All right, okay. So this is where things get really interesting, and we're going to need to whip out the Rod of... Nope. Yep, messed it up right there. Messed it up right there. Okay. Oh, so one thing I'm not doing is I'm not using the hallowed armor for the dodge effect. Now, this is a hard one because we're so powerful right now without the hallowed armor, but with the hallowed armor, we've got a better chance of survivability. So maybe we go to hallowed armor, give it a go, and see how it works, right? See if it works for us. Or maybe, actually, I can do that first phase pretty alright. I think we can agree on that, if I don't mess it up. So maybe that's the play. Maybe we do... I don't know why I'm healing. So maybe we do... to start off with, we'll use the regular armor, you know, with all the extra damage and such. And then we'll move over to hallowed armor so that we have a better chance. Because I think the second half is going to be more of an endurance fight rather than anything else. You know, it's an endurance fight. Can we do it? Can we not? We'll find out. But yeah, hallowed armors. No. Okay. All right. Second half. Let's swap over and let's try not mess this up. So the first thing we've got to do is get out of this nasty cycle with these knives. So that was Rod of Discord number 1. All right. And then Rod of Discord number 2 is got to be getting out of the nasty cycle with the sunburst, which is that attack there. And if we can keep in a good little rhythm of that, I think we'll be okay. Also remembering I think this is the phase with the knives, yeah. I call these the knives, by the way. I don't know if they're knives or swords. Either way, they're pretty relentless. So it's going to teleport next to me. Got to do some zigzagging. All right. Pop. Bam. Out of there. Okay, so I think if I follow this method, we might be onto a bit of a winner here. All right, now it's knives. So we've got to get out of the way of the knives. And we've done that. And we're getting out of the way of this. God, that attack scares the life out of me. Right, got to get out of the way of this. Pop. Away from that. If we get lucky with our charges, right, as in the charges of invincibility and stuff, if we get super lucky with that, we might actually pull this off. But I think a lot of it is still a bit of a game of chance. So it's going to teleport next to me. We've got this phase to deal with. Yeah, it's really this sunburst. Yeah, there you go. We died on it. But it really is that sunburst one that we need to be lucky on, because that's the one that I know is the one that messes me up. But you can get really lucky sometimes, and it's like, nah, you didn't get hit. Yeah, that little scratch, just a scratch. All right, minor thing. I can breathe. Right, let me. I'll sleep. I'll get some more, and we'll keep going. But maybe I'll bring it back when we get a little bit closer towards the end of the fight and stuff. I also need some more buffs as well. The good thing about this is you only really need magic power, magic regen, wrath, and that's it. Like, they're the golden boys. All right, so this one is going well. However, I've completely taken it, like, away from arena, which is really not good. Okay, bam. Oh, God. Oh, God, I got so lucky there. What a fluke. All right. Now, if I can just dodge this, and I can just get away from that. Okay, this is actually it. This is the one. You lot ready? You lot ready for the Terror Prisoner in Feather Worthy? Oh my god. Alright, stop lingering, please. Please stop lingering, fight. Please be over. What are you doing? Oh god. Oh, the Wyvern. The Wyvern almost cost us everything. Oh wow. Alright, there we go. That is actually it. Feather Worthy. Empress of Light. Daytime. Bam. Oh, sick. We got the Stellar Tune. I've never actually had this, ever. I've never even used it. Everybody was like, hey, you forgot the stellar tune. I did, because I didn't know it was in the game. Amazing, amazing. I want to see how good this is. Oh my god, I can't believe we did it. I'm so gassed, right? I'm so gassed. We actually did it. That is the peak of my Terraria career. It's right there. It is actually right there, for real. That was so sick. I'm so buzzed. Okay. I don't think today's episode would go like that, but it went like that. All right. Make sure today, right, give the video a fat thumbs up, please. I think out of any episode I've ever done, this one deserves it. I really want to see the stellar tune. I hope it's banging. All right, let me... All right, no. Yeah, we're good to go with that. All right. Let me slap one of these bad boys in the air. All right, let's try it again. I will say, it's a wonderful weapon, but it's very obnoxious sounding. Let's just be real about it. So it's not really... Is it homing? I guess it is homing in a way, but it doesn't really... Yeah, compared to the night glow, it doesn't even stack up close. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of farming. I'll probably lose this, knowing me. But I'm going to do... Yeah, there you go. I want to do a little bit of farming now for the rainbow cursor. I want to get my item. I was quite excited today because the garage that's been repairing my car, they rang me up yesterday and was like, hey, just so you know, you'll be getting your car back tomorrow. And I'm like, all right, amazing. They're like, it'll be late in the day. I'm like, I'm cool with it. But then they rang me up this morning and was like, oh, we're really sorry, but our engineer's got Rona. So you won't be getting your car for a little while. I was like, oh, that's fair enough. I was like, it's whatever. I'm not really that bothered. But they were like, oh, and you know that courtesy car? They were like, we're going to need that back. And I was like, very understandable. I was very grateful for having it. And then they were like, but we're going to swap you into a new one on the day. Like, so after this recording, I go pick up a new courtesy car. So I'm quite excited for it. I just feel really lucky because, like, I mentioned this a while ago, but since I'm not 25... I'm not eligible for a car at all, so they didn't have to do anything for me. So this is just like out of their own back. This is the body shop that are fixing the car. It's not even the insurance company. So that's pretty good. I'm excited about that. It's good because I had some plans on the weekend that I still wanted to do, and I think I'm going to be able to do them, which is nice. Okay, I want my rainbow cursor. That's what I want. That's the new goal. Terra Prisma, whatever, right? Child's play. Oh, I'm really happy because honestly, like, I know I say it a lot and you lot, some of you go, hey, come on, stop being so humble. And some of you are like, yeah, seriously. But I really am not the best player at Terraria. I'm really not. So this is great. Like, this is a cool little achievement for me. This is like, for me, this is like beating Death Mode Supreme Calamitous, an achievement which I don't actually have. It's nice though. It's weird because right now, honestly, I really feel like we have completely peaked as a character. Like, I feel like this could be the gear that you use for Moonlords, and you'd probably win. And that's kind of strange. That's why this really starts to, begin to feel like the end. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't see Gollum, honestly, like, Gollum might be rock solid, so I don't want to say too much. But I don't see Gollum stacking up to this. Like, with this gear, Terra Prisma, Spectre Armor with damaging, Night Glow. Like, what can a Golem do to you? I hope it wrecks us. I really do. I hope it's, like, actually rock solid, just because the irony of it would be amazing. Okay, right. Give me... The problem is, and this is the same with all of my items in the game, they're usually quite obscure and hard to find. Like, James the Clothier, rare. ChippysCouch, rare, because most people only do Skeletron once. The orange torch for years was super rare, because nobody would ever look for amber. It's the same with the rainbow cursor. Okay, bam. We got the kaleidoscope, sick. Right, God, honestly, the Empress of Light has the best drops. She's so cool. And we got the pet as well, the light pet. There you go. Oh my god, what a sick day. All right, so I think I'll leave it on a high. We're definitely going to go for the rainbow cursor, but what I'll do is I'm going to crack on as normal, basically, and collect some lace wings, rather than, like, just wasting all my time just specifically getting lace wings. Because if I show you on the bestiary, Empress of Light, I hope she shows her whole drops. She might be able to. No, so she won't show the contents of this. But it's a 5% drop rate. So it's even rarer than a trophy. So it's going to take a while to get. But we'll get it. So the next plan is we are going to... Well, I'm going to do this off camera, so it doesn't really matter. But we're going to go for all the coins that we need, the medals for the summoner stuff, for the old ones at Army. And then tomorrow we are smashing out Golem. Maybe even Lunatic Cultist. Isn't that wild? Like, what's going on? Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. It feels good to be better, because yesterday was rubbish. If you enjoyed the episode, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you're new around here, subscribe. Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Couch Gang. Represent. And shout out, as always, to our channel members that are rolling by on screen right now. Alright, have a fantastic day, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.